Okay, so here's Vision. I treated her for air sac mites, and she's definitely looking better. She still can't fly to save her life, but she's adapting. She's not very big, but I'm going to keep her in the breeding program anyway because she's a Texas clear body, so she'll get bred to Blue, who is big, and she has nice feathers, so we'll see what happens. This little girl is random. She is Rainbow and Aqua's baby. I called her random because she came out without a yellow face from 2 yellow face parents. But I don't need any more genes from them. I'm already breeding Azul and Marine, so I think random's gonna go. This little girl right here is the pied that I brought in from Washington. And after treatment and everything, she looks a lot better, but she is still very small. So she's gonna go. This is the little opaline that I brought in. Too small. She's really small. She's only like 45 grams. Which is not much bigger than a regular parakeet. So she's gonna go. There is Cinnamon. If I can find her a mate, I'll breed her. Crystal is gonna get bred to Frost, we hope. That's Kelly. She's Sparky's girl, and she's only in here because she's unfaithful. Terrible hussy. This little girl up here, Cloud, is going to get bred. She's tiny, but she has incredible feather, and like so many of the birds that I've got, has probably been sick all of her life, so her size is not indicative of what she would have been. I'm going to breed her to Bubba, who's a great big bird, and see what I end up with. This is Breezy. I was going to breed her to Gray, but I'm going to let Gray go because, again, he's very small. He only weighs 47 grams, and he's been sick for months. And although I've quarantined him right along with everyone else, he just never got better. So he has some kind of virus or something that he's not going to be able to kick, and I don't want to breed that into my lines. So she will probably end up with Porky, who's losing his cocoa because she gets egg-bound all the time. We do have to be careful. I mean, I do love to respect their bonds, but I have to be careful not to breed in birds that are not healthy. I don't want to breed into my line hens that can't lay an egg without getting egg bound. Where'd she go? That is Pastel. I was going to breed her to, to Emerald, but she's a bit of a pinhead, and again, she's Rainbow and Aqua's baby. I have 2 of her sisters into the program. I just don't need another one from that bloodline. So although she's a big, beautiful bird, she's going to go. Let's see. There is my brand new recessive pied. She's a nice big 70 gram girl. I need to find a normal with good feather to cross her up with, and she'll be the start of my recessive pied line. I need one other recessive pied that I can outbreed so that I'll have 2 different lines to combine to get going. So that's the plan. And then the rest of the birds in here are babies, like this little girl. And this great big giant girl. Where'd she go? That's Fluffy's baby. And this little girl right here there's her mother. I'm too close. Back up. There's Kelly. There's Kelly and Sparky's daughter. She's built like Kelly, but she's the color of Sparky. So we're just waiting to see what they're going to be. Next year's babies. Not a part of the 2018 breeding program. Okay. So that's the girls. Then the boys, I've made some decisions about my boys. Oh, so that was the other thing. I have a few females in here that I don't have matches for. Cinnamon, I don't have a match for. Fancy, who's a little yellow face, I don't have a match for because I gave her Blue away, and I don't know if she's ever going to breed. So I'm looking for mates for them, but at this point they're not a part of the program unless I find a good solid male to breed them to. Okay, so males. This is Gray. He's a handsome guy. He has nice markings, but he's a teeny little guy. He has good feather, but he's teeny under all that feather. And he sneezes and coughs. He's been treated for absolutely everything. It's nothing that I can find or figure. So he's out. I'm not breeding pour health into my birds. This is Blue, sitting next to little baby Cobalt that I just brought in. This little guy's in love with my recessive pied. He doesn't even have his throat spots yet. There, you see how he doesn't have, he's gonna shed some more. He's just doing his 4-month molt, so he's really a youngster. He has great shape and great feather, so if he gets a little height on him, that would be nice. Of course, he came from a guy that has coccidiosis in his flock, so that might be why this guy's kind of short, but he's also a 4-month-old baby. These guys are all babies. There's Bubba. His girl is Cloud next door, and that giant baby next to him is Sparky's son. Here's Beryl. I am looking for a woman for him. I need a big girl. So we'll see what happens with that. This little yellow-faced guy is only about 6 months old. I'm waiting to see if he gets any size on him because he has nice feather and a nice shape. This is the little opaline male that I got, and he is truly little. He weighs 52 grams or 53 grams. I'm going to sell him off. He's too small. And there's Frost down there, avoiding all those squawking baby boys. And I'm going to breed him to Crystal. So this little gray guy is little, but I have a feeling he looks completely different than he did when I got him. So I have a feeling that he's probably one of these that's been sick all of his life. So he's a little young, so if he gets bred in 2018, it won't be until the last minute. So we'll see what happens with him. So I'm going to keep him around and watch him grow. So my hope is this weekend I'm going to a show. I am picking up some very interesting birds by previous engagement. But I also hope to pick up about 3 or 4 normals to flesh out unpaired birds, such as, let's see, such as my girls. Sunny, Miss Bloodyhead, is growing a bunch of feathers on the back of her head. I'm going to have her outside any minute. She has no mate. Cinnamon has no mate. Fancy has no mate. So I'm hoping to pick up some nice, clean-looking males and see if I can get those older girls to breed this year. If not, then maybe not. But we'll see. This little guy I'm in love with. Look at all that. He has lots of nice dark line on his feathers. He's big. And I can just hardly wait to show him next year. Okay, so that's what I'm doing it for. Trying to put my breeding pairs together for 2018. And I'll keep you posted. I'm going to the big show next Friday, and I'm going to come back with the last of my acquisitions for my breeding flock. Okay.